Alright, so today we're going to look at a August 1967 Schwinn Stingray Deluxe. This bike is the 2-speed with the overdrive back wheel. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the working order of this back wheel. Now I put a piece of tape, here, and I put a piece of tape here, one on the wheel, one on the sprocket, to show how this wheel works and show that it's in working order. So this bike has 2 gears. So the first gear, which is your normal gear, is a 1-to-1 ratio. So every time this wheel goes around, it's going to stay with the sprocket. 1 rotation of the sprocket, 1 rotation of the wheel. Then we're going to shift it into the overdrive gear, and it'll be 1 rotation of the sprocket, which will be 1.5 turns of the wheel. So the first thing we're going to look at, this is going to be the regular gear, the 1-to-1 ratio. You see the 2 marks just stay together all the way around, complete rotation. So we have our tape and our mark on the sprocket, and they stay together 1-to-1 ratio. So we're going to switch the gears. That's just a simple rotation back of the crank. That'll put you in the overdrive gear. Alright, so we're starting out even. And 1 rotation of the sprocket. We had 1 complete turn of the wheel and another half turn. So that's a 1 to 1.5 ratio. So that's a good working 2-speed wheel. And everything's been tuned, clean. And then if you want to switch, you would just rotate it back. And then it goes into the easier gear. So everything's working really nice on that back wheel. And along with that, on that back wheel, that is a center stamp S2 Schwinn wheel laced to the Bendix 2-speed overdrive hub and brake. So with those 2-speed wheels, they would put a handbrake on these models. And this is an S7 stamped front wheel. So it has a handbrake. Oh, that's working good. So this is the August of '67, and this bike, all the core parts are all date coded '67. That will include the parts, which are 8 plus 7, which is in August of '67. The stem is a '67 date code, handlebars are '67 date code, and the crank is a May of '67 date code. Now this bike had a lot of surface rust on the top bar and on the paint. This is the original paint, original decals. The entire bike was wet sanded. I got it down to a smooth finish. Worked around the original decals and then resealed the entire bike. So you got a nice smooth finish. The original decals are protected. All the bare metal parts where the rust problems were, all that's going to be protected. Got the heavy duty razor edge fenders on this bike. It's got the S seat post clamp, the Q bolts. The seat was recovered some time ago. It's starting to show wear. It's kind of splitting here right on the edge, but it has it's got nice padding on it. It's really a comfortable seat. It's got aftermarket replacement tires on it. So I rode this bike quite a bit since it had a good set of tires on it. Bike ride's good, the seat's comfortable on it. Everything's working. This bike's just going to make a really good rider. You don't have to worry about it. This is one that you can just take down to the racetrack, flea market, swap meet, ride this one around. So everything's working, everything's in good shape. It does have someone etched their probably the original owner etched their phone number right there into the paint. That was probably done back in '67, '68, but I smoothed over that, cleared it, and to the touch you can't even feel it. So this is a nice bike with a lot of character. Solid built, good mechanics, showing all of its character. Wish you luck and hope this makes you get more confidence on what you're bidding on. If you got any questions, just email us. Thank you. Alright, so we got it down out the rack, got it here on the street. You've seen some of our other videos. I'm going to try to do the same thing. I'm going to try to keep it close to the camera and show how this 2-speed automatic overdrive back wheel works and show that it's in working order. I really like these 2 speeds. It definitely gives you a lot more go with these small sprockets that you have on the small chain rings that you have on the earlier model Stingrays. So I'm going to get on it and just show how it's working here. Alright, so this is so right now it's in the regular gear. This would pedal like a normal single speed Stingray, and then just a slight rotation, it goes into the overdrive. In the overdrive you get the 1.5 turns for every turn of the crank. And when you want to go back, just a slight rotation back, and then you're back to the original single, the first gear. So you don't have to hit the brakes. All you have to do is just rotate it back, just slightly, like that, and then you go into the other gear. So everything's working on this one. It's a really good rider. You know, you can see here, it's on the other side. See there where the vinyl was starting to tear on the edge of the seat a little better. But to be honest with you, this recovered seat with the foam is a lot more comfortable than the original seats where it feels like you're sitting on a board. So this is a good one to have for riding, bringing to the races, the flea market. You just throw it in the back of your truck. You don't have to worry about covering it and putting pads around it and treating it like an egg. And so this is a good rider. I think everything on it is original except for the tires and the seat. 2 main things that wear out on these bikes have been changed. So I wish you luck. Good luck on your bidding, and hopefully it'll give you a little better idea like you're here and you can put your hands on it, and good luck.